Okay, 2 videos in one day. This is a record. Well, it's not a record, but quick update on the makerbase H43. I've got a lot of smudges on it, but making my first test print with all of my settings, hopefully set the right way. I had to change the fan pin because the fan pin wasn't right. It was turning on the internal enclosure fan, not the cooling fans. That's all worked through. I had to fix. Well, I had to fix the LCD serial pin to get it to work on the phone jack. Yes, I got it to work on the phone jack. The phone cord that they sent me doesn't quite fit in there, so I had to wrap some tape around it to kind of get it to stay. But I'm not gonna be using this too frequently. I just wanted to test this and prove it out, and hopefully this has, well, just not hopefully this has, hopefully, but this has the Degas project file open sourced on the makerbase GitHub page. So this firmware, or this HMI firmware, is available as a download. That was pretty much the reason why I wanted to get my hands on one of these H43s, because the Degas files for that screen, they don't quite work very well. You have to change region settings on your computer, and you have to tell them that you live in the golden land of sticky rice, and then it messes up all of your Outlook settings and stuff. It was just it was a pain. But the makerbase stuff you can download. You can open it up in the Degas um, editing software, and it works. And you're able to go through all the different menus and make changes. So, I mean, if I were to stick with this, I would dip into it a little bit further and try to figure out how to get the auto bed level and Z offset stuff figured out, situated, stuff like that. But I mean, I'm giving you guys a solid foundation to work from. All you developer guys, if you're into this stuff, perfect project for you. The firmware is available on my GitHub page. The makerbase H43 firmware, I will fork to that as well, just so that it's available on my GitHub. And that's pretty much it. I mean, just to give you guys an example, I don't want to move it too much. I don't want the phone cord to fall out. But just to give you an example, if you go into settings here and you go under config, there's a ton of stuff in here that you can fix. Like I mentioned in the other video, you've got all your motor config for all your motor pulses and your max speeds, your accelerations. You can set that all right here. It changes the EEPROM stuff here. And all you have to do is go to EEPROM and then store setting. So that's all working. Everything works fine. Everything works great. And then under here, you've got your movement stuff and your auto level. You hit the auto level, it'll run through the bed level. I have it set up to where it basically does the exact same thing as it would with the old firmware, but it comes over, it comes down. Everything stays hot because it uses the new style auto bed level where it heats up the bed first, and it doesn't give you the option for it here. So it heats up the bed, does the auto level, and then it parks itself, but then it doesn't turn anything off because now it's prompting, it's waiting for that page to come up for the Z offset. Like, they don't have that situated, but small potatoes considering what you get with that new screen. And the fact that it runs native off the phone cord is a great thing. One thing to keep in mind, the phone cord for the Elegoo DWin, the pinout is backwards. So if you look at this side, you've got the yellow on the left, And if you look at the phone cord on the opposite side, the yellow is all the way to the right. Here it's a straight cord. Here it's reversed. So keep that in mind. This works on the phone cord as long as you use my firmware. So that's it. Now to clipper this machine. Thanks for watching.